Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to talk with you for a few minutes about what happened with the show, The Bachelor Clayton Echard season, and specifically the episode where he let Susie go. So, I think a lot of people are going to have different ideas about this whole season, but this was a very unfortunate episode. Um, to me, in my opinion, it was a very unfortunate thing that happened. But I think for Clayton, the gloves came off, and he really didn't seem to take responsibility for anything that he did. He said that he was in love with three different women. One questions that when he was just able to let Susie go that fast, because I know, if one is in love with a person, then it's, I don't know what his definition of being in love is, but it takes such a long time to get up from an experience. With this, I would think that he would have asked her, to stick around. Can she reconsider? But it seemed like his ego was doing the talking in the situation, that he wanted her to be willing to maybe also sleep with him. And she was trying to stick to her guns. And I think a lot of people have said it, but in order to save face, he ended up just saying he was sending her home. And I think that was a very defensive thing for him to do. That's very unfortunate for her if she really believed that he cared about her. And I think it's probably was a very, very confusing thing. And I think probably looking back at it, if she watches the playback, she's hopefully going to see that, wait a minute, he tried to flip it on me and make it seem like I did something wrong. And yeah, that is really very unfortunate. I hate to see this happen. I would encourage any woman in that situation, or anyone in general in a situation like that, to stick to your guns. Your intuition is right. Um, he didn't seem to be gracious at all in this situation. I think he was angry because she wasn't willing to just go along for the ride. And it's this is, I know I've said it, but this is really sad. What happened, the way that he looked totally like a different person. And a lot of people would go back and say, well, the stuff that happened to Shanae, sorry, um, on the show, how it seemed like he was deceived by her. But it's really difficult at times, I would say, to be able to discern when you're not telling the truth. So I think a lot of people would call Clayton a wolf in sheep's clothing. I would say, I don't know what to say. Um, I don't know that I could disagree with that. I don't think that he would have been deceived by someone like Shanae if he really was meaning all of these ladies good, and he was focused on, you know, really getting married at the end of this process. I think he threw a tantrum when Susie basically said, "Yeah, I don't agree with what you're doing." I don't know what he was thinking, or where his mind was, but I think it was totally unfair for him to do that to Susie and to these other women. Um, I think a lot of people would have tried to defend him up to this point, but I think that it's difficult to defend actions like we just saw from him when he sent Susie home. I think that he might have thought she was going to self eliminate. And so instead of letting her do that, he just said, he's calling it off. It was totally disrespectful. I think it was very sad to see him behave this way. I'm not surprised. There are a lot of reasons why. But to see the way he behaved from the beginning, it seemed like he really couldn't tell the difference between a person that was telling the truth and a person that was not telling the truth to him. It's just so, again, that means to me that he wasn't being honest about things. Um, I hope that all these women, that had pure intentions, that were really looking for love and looking to find their person, I hope that they all find, great things. And I hope that, people who didn't have good intentions, I just hope that they get better. I hope that they do the work that they need to do so they can get where they need to be. But this is, I know there's a lot more that can be said. Maybe I'll come back and do another video. I just feel like this was really really sad for the Bachelor franchise. That's what I would say. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll make for good, TV, all for consumption. But that would be about it. Um, Thank you so much, everyone, again for joining me. I look forward to seeing your comments about your experiences related to Clayton sending Susie home. And of course, I always look forward to talking about your lightning fast manifestations. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.